Hello and welcome to this week's Neumann Update. I'm Amaris Manning.
And I'm Alexis Lomax. In just 2 days, the semester will officially be over. With that being said, everyone should applaud themselves not only for completing the semester, but getting through another year of school. A big congratulations to both the freshmen and seniors for completing your first and final year of college. The seniors will be graduating on May 11th. Also, a special thank you to both the staff at the library and the members of Knight's Programming Board for making finals week less stressful with snacks and activities. I hope everyone has the best of luck finishing out these next few days.
Absolutely. Congratulations to everyone for a wonderful and groundbreaking year. Speaking of groundbreaking, in the world of entertainment, the ground has been broken after Avengers Endgame broke opening weekend box office records, earning over $1.2 billion on its global debut. The hype over Marvel's epic finale is like no other, and it's speculated that the film could even become the highest grossing film of all time, even though James Cameron's Avatar currently holds the record for being the highest gross film after earning over $2 billion in 2009. But analysts believe that Endgame could earn nearly $3 billion and swipe the title from Avatar and win the box office throne. After all, Endgame did receive a 95% score on Rotten Tomatoes and earned over $1 billion in just one day. But will it happen? May the odds be ever in your favor.
The first day of May came with a cool high of 58 degrees and cloudy skies. Tomorrow we will see evening thunderstorms and a much warmer high at 84 degrees. Friday the temperature will drop just a bit to a comforting 75 degrees, but we will still see those thunderstorms stick around throughout the course of the day. Saturday brings a high of 73 degrees with light rain in the early morning that will then develop into thunderstorms by the evening. The rain lingers overnight, running into a damp Sunday morning with a high of 65 degrees. Monday, the sunshine finally shows up with some cloudy intervals and a lovely 73 degrees. Tuesday will be mostly sunny, accompanied by a few afternoon clouds and a high of 72 degrees.
With a thrilling 15-14 victory over Immaculata University in the first round of the Atlantic East Conference playoffs, the Neumann University women's lacrosse team advances to the top-seeded Marywood University tonight at 6 p.m. The fourth-seeded Knights completed the regular season with a record of 10-7, including a 3-3 mark in conference play. Marywood received a bye in the opening round after going undefeated in conference play with an overall record of 11-4. Neumann is into the first semifinals for their 7th consecutive season and will look to get its first championship game since 2016 season. The winner of the Neumann-Marywood game will take on either Marymount or Cabrini on Saturday, May 4th in the Atlantic Conference Championship. After knocking out 5th-seeded Marywood University this past Saturday, the first round of the Atlantic Conference playoffs, the Neumann University men's lacrosse team will head to top-ranked Cabrini University for the Atlantic East semifinals matchup at 7 p.m. tomorrow. The 4th-seeded Knights finished with a regular season of 8-6, including a 4-2 mark in conference play. The team's 4-2 record in the Atlantic East placed them for a 3-way tie in the second place, with Gwendolyn Mercy and Marywood. But due to tiebreakers, the Knights received the 4th seed. Cabrini enters the contest ranked 6th in the country, posting a 15-2 overall record to go along with the unembellished 6-0 in conference play. Neumann is appearing in the conference semifinals for the first time since 2014. The winner of Wednesday's contest will take on either Marymount or Gwendolyn Mercy in the Atlantic East Conference Championship this Saturday, May 4th. The Neumann University softball team advances to its inaugural Atlantic East Conference Championship with an 8-0 win over Marywood University in 5 innings on Saturday morning. Neumann finished the season 27-12 and will host Wesley for the Atlantic East Championship next weekend. The first game will be at 4 p.m. Friday. Saturday will feature a game at 10 a.m. followed by a 12 p.m. game if necessary.
All right, Jared. Now, we've talked a lot about a lot of sports here on the sports desk on the Neumann Update, but one sport we've left out is NASCAR. Now, this week in NASCAR was absolutely thrilling, with Chase Elliott bringing home the win from Talladega. I was pulling for Ricky Bobby myself.
Me too, man.
I mean, I thought he was going to pull off one of the greatest comebacks ever. But sadly, he didn't even make it to the race. But yeah, Chase Elliott brought home the win. And a NASCAR great just this morning was announced that he will be helping the commentary for NBC Sports for the Kentucky Derby this upcoming Saturday, and that is Dale Earnhardt Jr. Dale's a great guy, knows a lot about the sports. His podcast is one of my favorite podcasts to listen to. Great
He's a
guy,
legend.
very talented. Can't say enough about him, but we got to move on. We got to talk about the Sixers. Now, the Sixers, we watched the game. You watched the whole game. I watched the second half. It was a sloppy win. They started out very hot, started off very good, slacked in the second half, but this win is very important, not only to assert their dominance in Toronto, a stadium where they have not won since 2012, but also to tie the series. Now, I was telling you this during the game. I thought this was a very pivotal win because I don't see Toronto going up 2-0 in the series and then falling behind. They would have had to only win 2 more games with 4 games left to play. Great win by the Sixers. They struggled a little bit outside the arc, but that is something they can improve on. Great win for the Philadelphia Sixers. And one last little surprise we have to talk about is our very own, the man sitting next to me, our very own Jared Chrisman, brought home the second team conference nomination. And tell me about how was it playing in the conference championship?
Let me just tell you about it. I was up in Scranton this past weekend for the golf championships, and the first day got rained out, so only got 9 holes, and we were supposed to get 18, which totally changes the course of the tournament because you're supposed to play 36 holes. The second day we get there, 10 a.m., and it's snowing. I'm playing in 20-degree weather. It was a great experience, though. I mean, obviously it's just fun to get out, but it was not good weather.
Well, I'm very proud of you.
Thanks, man.
There's no one else I'd rather share this desk with. It's been a great time here on the Neumann Update, and we'll send it back to the main desk.
Thanks, guys. Now let's go over to our very own Amanda DeCarlos with an uplifting news.
Thanks, guys. Since the fire at Notre Dame, people from all over the world have been sending donations to help with the reconstruction of the historical cathedral. Recently, they received almost 850 million euros, which is equivalent to $947 million. Recently, a 9-year-old British girl named Caitlin Hadley decided that she wanted to help. When she first heard about the fire, she was very upset and knew she couldn't give hundreds or thousands of dollars like most people are to help. But she could give what she could. Caitlin sent the foundation du Patrimoine, one of the 4 organizations tasked by the French government with collecting donations for the rebuilding, 3.38 euros, which is equivalent to about $3.78, and a note. The note she sent read, "Dear people of France and Paris, my name is Caitlin, and I am 9 years old. I have lived in England. I heard about the Notre Dame fire on the radio and wanted to help. I know it's not much, but every bit helps. Hopefully, it won't take too long to build. Thanks, Caitlin." A spokesperson from the foundation said that they have been receiving thousands of checks a day, and their whole team, as well as volunteers, have mobilized and helped with the large influx of donations. The foundation plans on taking time to respond to each of the donations after the crisis is over.
That's truly amazing. It's always good to end on a lighter note. But that's all we have for you on the Neumann Update. I'm Alexis Lomax.
And I'm Maris Manning. Have an awesome summer break, everybody, and we'll see you next year.